So a couple of weeks ago, I reacted to that nuclear bomb that Ethan Klein put out about Hasan Piker. So he made a follow-up video, and it says, Hasan Piker laughs at dead Israeli children. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Hasan Piker. I don't really care for him. He has bad anime takes, and the fact that he was glorifying terrorists on Twitch is just absolutely crazy, and I'm surprised that he's not banned yet. All right? Glorifying actual terrorists, which is Houthi pirate terrorists, which is crazy. But let's see what does Ethan Klein says about this one. Let's see what happened.
Hi again, everyone. I'm back with a little update for you guys regarding Hasan. First of all, I want to thank everyone for watching the content and enjoying it. And I'm glad to see that a lot of people have really resonated with the message. One of those people, unfortunately, is not Hasan Piker, who has continued to spread Hamas propaganda and even elevated his brazenness. Take, for example, the tragic story of the Bibas family. The dad, two kids, and the mom were all taken hostage on October 7th after the grandparents were murdered in their home. The children, 8 months and 3 years old, was kidnapped with their mom, and the dad was kidnapped separately. Hamas murdered the children and their mom in captivity, and recently just returned their corpses to Israel.
Like, how can you not feel for, like, I don't care which side you're on. Death is awful. All right. So here's the thing. If you guys don't know, I follow Sean White. Not Sean White. Not the snowboarder. Snowboarder. Sean King. Talcum Flex. Flexum Talcum. The white guy that's a black guy that's also playing a white guy that's also disguised as a black guy. He is pro-Palestine, right? So I do follow him on X and Twitter, and he reposts a lot of like dead kids, dead Palestinians and stuff like that. And that still fucking sucks, dude. No, not Blair White. No. Like I said, it's still really, really awful. Like for me, like I'm not pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. None of those. I don't have a dog in this fight because I eat the dogs. But when it comes down to this, what's happening here, whenever I see a person dead because of war, it fucking sucks. It doesn't matter, right? Like it's doesn't matter what side you're on. Like this shit fucking it's fucking horrible, man. Absolutely fucking terrible. And the fact that like how can you laugh at that? This is wild, man. What's wrong with Blair White? Nothing. She's perfect.
Let's take a look at how Hasan reacted to this tragic update.
As music blares, Hamas fighters carry the coffins of 4 dead Israeli hostages. 2 of them children, the youngest to have been abducted on October the 7th. On stage,
look at Hasan's what's it called again? His chat. Sag, right? It's actually, there are people who are in there who are actually like, that's fucked up.
An offensive propaganda message blaming
offensive propaganda message. Offensive propaganda message.
Hasan has it in his heart somehow to laugh at the coffins of 2 slain children at the hands of a violent terrorist organization. According to the forensic experts, the children were strangled to death, murdered at the hands of Hamas, likely because they didn't know how to take care of 2 young kids in captivity for 2 years. So instead of taking care of them, they chose to murder them.
The war criminal Netanyahu and his Nazi army killed them with missiles from Zionist warplanes. What are we doing? There is no lie here. This is correct. The fuck?
Hasan wants us to believe that the only thing
no remorse, man,
is that they called him a Nazi, right? Obviously, it's the way that they're parading around this family of these murdered children, these innocent children. Can he really not see the tastelessness in this? The disrespect? Take a look at his chat. It's no better. The truth is offensive. Hamas has the best fits. To the slain Israeli family, rip bozo.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I get that poster. They snapped on that. That mural kicks ass. Dude, it was a family. Correction, settlers.
You remember, Hasan did say there are babies who are settlers too. there are kids that are settlers too, which is what? That's why Hasan, okay, kids can consent according to Hasan, right? I'm assuming. And that's the reason why he's like, oh, they consented to being settlers there. He probably thinks that the kids can consent to having their balls removed.
Implying that children born in Israel deserve to be slaughtered. Quote, their home? Lol. It is their home. They were born there. Whose home are they in again? Their home? Yes, it's their home.
And remember, Hasan says that, oh, I have like 34,000 people watching me. I can't ban all of them. I can't say anything. What the fuck are you talking about, man? I watch Asmon's Go stream, fucking like 50, 60,000 viewers, fucking blazing, fucking fast chat and shit like that. And I see people banned all the time. I get timed out all the damn time. Him saying that, oh, I can't moderate everyone. He has mods. He has probably a Fossbot. He has probably a bot that bans people for saying shit. Auto times them now or auto bans them. But come on, man.
They were born there. The mom was an IDF spy. They were not civilians, and they used their kids as human shields. I really don't even know what to say about that one. I might call this person schizophrenic, but I'm afraid this is just what happens to your brain when you watch Hasan for too long. Hamas is fucking based, and I'm tired of people pretending they're not. Again, this is just a few examples from the 30 seconds preceding Hasan's statement. I'll let the chat run for you at the end of the video, and you can take your time to read through it to see just how vile it is. You'll notice that there is overwhelming support for the propaganda for Hamas and zero respect shown for the dead children. Notice here, however, that one person says, defended Hasan.
Defended Hasan.
Watch how quickly this gets moderated out of his chat.
Yeah, including Guardian, BBC, and other Western...
There it is.
Wow!
Hasan claims he has no control over how his chat is moderated, apparently. Yet, 90% of it is people celebrating the death of these kids. And the one person that has even the slightest bit of pushback is immediately moderated. After laughing over the corpses of slain children, Hasan continues to guzzle Hamas propaganda, and this reaction that I can only describe as nauseating. Take a look.
Now let's take a look at how the hostages were released. I wonder if Western media will actually show the release videos, because there was some interesting sites that were disconcerting for the Israeli state and their project overall, but let's see.
Omer was among 6 released by Hamas in Gaza this morning. The 6 are the last living hostages to be returned in this ceasefire's first phase. The 22-year-old was paraded on stage. He'd been kidnapped from a music festival, and yet remarkably, he kissed 2 of the men who had been...
I don't know why he kissed them. Maybe they had gay sex? Maybe it was Stockholm Syndrome. Maybe they like the Hamas dick. I don't know. Why would you kiss your captors? That's very weird.
I hope he said no homo after, bro. Straight up.
You mean yes, homo?
Hasan, please give us your take. I mean, it's the same as the dudes who fucking dapped up the Hamas dudes. The dudes who dapped them up in the first ceasefire, do you not remember? And everybody freaked the fuck out about it. And they were like, oh, they must be drugged. Hamas is giving them drugs. And that's why they're dabbing them up. Hamas gave them the drugs that make you dab up Hamas. It turns out that there is a new, even scarier drug out there that Hamas has in their hands. It's called
Ozempic. Viagra too.
The drug that makes you kiss Hamas.
Oh, the gay drug.
A gun to your head.
The gay drug. Yo, I didn't know Hamas was gay. That's wild. That's crazy.
And it's so painfully obvious of a concept, I feel nauseated.
They ordered him to do it?
To say it. Here you can see the head propagandist giving
kiss
the hostage
him.
instructions.
Kiss him, no homo.
The hostage looks to his side to make sure he
understands. Kiss him.
Then the propagandist leans in to
they're gonna kiss you.
Terrorists on his left.
Oh, so it's not gay.
And right on cue, the hostage
man.
to kiss not one, but the two of them.
Damn, I wonder if one of them got a boner.
It's clear to anyone with a functioning brain that this was not done out of affection for his captors. Of course, we don't need to even look at the footage. Just ask the hostage what he thought. Here's the hostage who was kissing him on the head. In Hebrew, it says, "I had no choice. The dogs made me do it." Hasan thought this was such a great point. He even took to his Discord to share his thoughts. First, they had the drug that makes you dab Hamas. Now they have one that makes you kiss Hamas. I'm losing my mind. I don't know who else to share this info with. A good place to start would be a therapist. The next best place would maybe be the NSA. More excerpts from the hostages say that they were forced to drink seawater, that they were giving rotten food, and that they were held in cages. Or, as Hasan likes to call it, hospitality.
I think dogs get treated better than that, man. Oh, shit. But the thing is, you know, Hamas probably think they're not even on the same level.
What gracious hosts they are.
Bro, every time they're releasing hostages, the next wave they're gonna be like, actually, I'm good. Like, I'm staying.
Well, I'm happy that the content nuke was able to make its way around and really influence people's thoughts on the matter. I am disheartened to see that Hasan is still spreading, without any care in the world, disgusting, violent, anti-Semitic Hamas propaganda that dehumanizes Israelis and delegitimizes their suffering. As I said in the content nuke, we must always keep the plight of the Palestinians at the front of our mind. The point that I've made that is consistently lost on Hasan is that we have to care about everyone.
Yeah, I see. That's exactly what I said earlier in the video. Like, I joke around and shit like that, say gay stuff all the time, but I, like Trump, do not want to see people dying. Like I said, during that basically the first 2 weeks after October 7th, I have never seen so many footage and pictures of people dead or getting killed or getting, you know, captured, or it's fucking sad, man. Like, I was like legitimately like, okay, I need to like freaking like get off of Twitter. So I had to like sort of like cut back on, you know, going on Twitter and looking at stuff, because every time I'm scrolling through, right? Like, I have people who are like people's families that are involved in it, and it sucks. And for me, like, I can only imagine what they're going through. And hearing that like people are actually legitimately happy that people are dying doesn't matter which side you're on, right? I've seen dead Israelis. I've seen dead Palestinians. I've seen dead Palestinian babies. That's fucked up, man. And it makes me sick to my stomach that like, dude, this has got to stop. But the people are like, oh, this is war. This is war. Yeah, war fucking sucks. And that's the reason why, like, I want Trump to go in there and just like stop everything. Dude, just like make shit stop. Like I'm not sure like how Ethan Klein feels about Trump. I'm pretty sure he hates him. But like, at least he's doing something to help your people. Same thing with the people in Palestine. Like, having that shit stop is really fucking important. I hate seeing that kind of stuff, man. It's very depressing too. Like, doom scrolling, seeing a bunch of just like parents lifting their kids up from a rubble, like lifeless. Like, it's like a 3-year-old, 2-year-old kid. Like, no, like not much older than my son, right? It's just like, it's fucking sad, man. And like, you see like a bunch of baby cribs that's like blood everywhere. Like, people like, they would smoke their, like, they would literally like tell them to come out, and then they won't come out. I forgot which side this is on, but it doesn't matter. Like, they fucking smoke them out, and if they don't come out, and then by the time the smoke, you know, smokes them out, like, they come out and kill them. And then like, you go inside and you see cribs, like baby toys and shit like that, like with blood stains all over it. And like, it's like that's the reason why like I voted for Trump, is because I want him to make shit stop. I want him to stop the wars, and he's the only candidate that will do that. And he's done a lot. Trump didn't start any new wars during his first term, right, during the administration. So like, that's the reason why I voted for him. I'm like, okay, there's no wars. All right, you know, you done fucked up on the fucking bump stock shit. But other than that, like, and of course you hired a bunch of losers as well. But now it's just, it feels like things have sort of gotten better. Like Sean King has been putting out less retweets on like, you know, dead Palestinians. So, which is because that motherfucker posts a lot, man. Whenever there was a lot, he's literally like he posts like 50 of them back to back. It's freaking crazy. So, as long as I don't care who's in office. If it was Biden or Kamala Harris and they stopped the war, I probably would have. No, I probably wouldn't have. But the thing is that we do know that those people love war. They're warmongers. There's a lot of rhinos who are warmongers. We need to get them the fuck out. Like Dan Crenshaw needs to get the fuck out. But yeah, man, I digress. I'm gonna continue watching this video. We're almost done, anyways.
You have to show empathy for both sides. You can't laugh over the coffins of slain Israeli children because they're Israeli. Peace has never felt further away when people like Hasan are turning people against each other, fomenting hate, disinformation, while supporting radical, reactionary, terrorist organizations. Peace happens when both sides see each other as human, recognize the humanity in each other. That's when we come together and find peace. Hasan is doing the opposite. During this war, Hasan has poisoned the minds of many young people with the idea that Israelis are evil, that they are all valid military targets, that the babies are settlers. And this is the result: laughing over the coffins of slain children, unable to spare a mote of dust of empathy for innocents that were killed in Israel. And just like a radical extremist in Israel that says all Palestinians are valid military targets, which I would condemn a million times, and I cry and my heart bleeds for all the innocents that are dying in Gaza.
100%. 100%. Okay, so basically this video is over, right? Basically, it's done.
Why can't you do the same?
Right. Yeah. Like I said, war bad. War is very bad. I fucking hate war. Like I said, like I got extremely blackpilled just like scrolling through Twitter. Like literally like the couple days after the whole October 7th thing. And yeah, it was really fucking bad, boys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share. I'm gonna share, make sure I share it correctly. All right, there it is. There it is. There's the video. Like for me, like I said, like I don't agree with everything. Like to be honest, there's a lot of things I do not agree with Ethan Klein on. But the thing is, like this, like it's you cannot like just like look at this and like, oh yeah, this is fine. Like like killing innocent civilians is fine. It's just because it's war. It's like, no, man, it's fucking not. It's fucking awful, dude. And yeah, it's just like ever since then, like it's more reason why like I wanted to vote for Trump. I needed to vote for Trump. And Trump needs to win is because of the war. But man, it's freaking crazy, dude. But yeah, there's a video. Yes, it's a good video. It's a good video.